You're a pretty baby. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, look at you. Do we have audio? Yeah, we got audio. Sweet. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've got another Cottages house tour today. And this one is not quite spur of the moment, but I saw this house last night and it was really cool. And I asked MysteriaVortex if they'd mind me streaming it, and they said no. So, yay, we're going to go see a really cool version of the Clockwork Observatory Prior House. Yeah, aren't we, Fluff? Oh, look at the kitty. Oh, who's a happy baba? You know, one day if I ever get the Twitch thing figured out on the phone, I'm probably just going to stream him purring for 5 minutes. No music, nothing but a purring kitty being petted. Yeah? Oh, who's my boy? Yes, this is kind of a long load time, isn't it, babe? Oh, yeah. Who's a good boy? Swear one day I'm going to get you to the point where you like being cuddled. But it will not be today. Here we go. We're getting in, baby. So, MysteriaVortex did this really cool Telvanni research lab in the observatory prior. And I had a couple of doy moments while I was in there last night with my friend Gold Dragon. Yeah. Oh, he's a good boy. Ruffle the ears, ruffle the ears. Oh, the pretty kitten. Oh, you are so adorable. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Right, okay. Now, Daddy has to stop petting you. More pets later, okay? We'll see if we've got any of those little cat treats you like as well. Right, where am I? Need to go. Ooh, we got mail. Anything good? No, nothing brilliant. I am currently toying with the idea of streaming my Stillwater's retreat rebuild when I do it. Oop, I passed on the M's. Yes, they're on. It just means I don't have to spend as much time going through the guild roster. Love you, baby. I love all my cats. So yeah, there's quite a lot of work in here, and there were a couple of things I couldn't quite figure out initially. And then I figured them out and realised, oh, I'm a dumbass. I should be watching this for the chat room, yeah. Music is... Oop, no. Let's get this typed out. Well, we remember... my typing is terrible. Mind you, my handwriting is also terrible, so... So, here we are at the entrance. Very nice, very utilitarian, and we've got the Clockwork City banners here. We need to... First we need to get rid of Gretchen. Just for now, baby. You kinda get in the way. And let's go into... Nope, it's... No, we need to go into the house first before we can do that. because I can't interact with stuff when I go into thingy, photo mode. Right, screenshot mode. God damn it, Dave, English. Right, okay, so as you can see, we've got quite a bit going on in the foyer, which I like. So we will start from this side. Got nice little research posts and study areas here. And then over here they've made an oven with the dwarven lights, which I thought was really good, because, you know, I've never considered using those panels as burners, but it kind of works. Got our kitchen gear, we've got like some mortars and pestles, a giant cauldron, which, yeah, would probably fit in there. Got some very helpful containers, giant kegs, very long dinner table. It's one of those like things you'd see in a great house where you have to shout at each other across the dinner table. Although I feel sorry for this person here who's got to like spend all the time on research instead of this person here who gets to nom 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 nom. Or maybe they just take it in turns to eat in shifts. Here's the clockwork dispenser for the nutriment paste. Dragon said it reminded him of, I think it was a soda fountain, he said. And I like phasing the lights into these support pillars here. It's nice. And of course here's the bed. I worry about that Titan skull above the bed. I mean, I hope that's well anchored. The last thing you want is that to fall on you and like puncture your ribs in the middle of the night. Also, is it just me, or would you no worry about that thing like stealing your soul in the middle of the night? It is like the severed head of a, well, severed skull of a Daedra. And here we've got like our little sitting area, chest of drawers, we've got minis of the cell, a nice Telvanni hanging light. What's that? Oh, they've like used one of the lore book pages and it's on the alcove. Reading material. Nice. Okay, so we've got a dressing area. Nicely lit. And a chair, handy for putting your boots on. Little reading area here. Telvanni stuff is just like so cool. I used to know someone that had furniture exactly like this. It was like composed of hundreds of bits of driftwood nailed together with teeny tiny little nails. But they had more money than sense. Yes, I freely admit I was totally jealous. And over here we've got the bathroom area. I like this. They've added the corner pipe to this one to give you the impression it's like a giant faucet. And we've got like the stacked leather as towels and reading material in the bath. This research lab is full of good reading. And here we've got a sink. I'm not entirely sure if this grating's meant to be, you know, for blowing hot air to, you know, dry your hands as well after you wash them. And there's a little trash can there. This I liked. We've got the pipes and the crate here and the, oh my god, the alchemy equipment, a lever for the flushing. There's your water cistern, there's your pipe, there's your toilet seat, clockwork chair with a sealed valve thing as this seat, and as you can see there's another one of those dwarven pipe corners there to serve as the U-bend. That's a real good idea for this place. It totally works. But yeah, so we're not going into the main chamber yet because have stairs. We'll go up them in a second, but there's like more bookshelves here. And more lights phased into the pillars, which I love because, you know, it meshes well and it's a great way to light the area up. Oh, Dennis is one of the students here. I hope he's a better student than he is a priest. So here we go with the stairs cunningly constructed of pipes and seals. And my favourite part, they have rails. They have safety rails. Because, you know, I'm me full of things every now and again. Got the big lights here, and that's one of the Quama eggs from Vardenfell, I think. More experimental results here. I'm not sure what this one is. Is this another... Hang on, which one's from Vardenfell? I think one of them's from Stonefalls or Deshan. I should know the difference of these things by now, but clearly I don't. Little gouache skull. There's a lot of anatomical pieces in here. Apart from the cogs, because, you know, I get the feeling this is where the master of the house likes to keep track of his biological trophies. There's the harpy egg here, here's the Argonian egg here. I always wondered why the Argonian eggs have these holes. Is it for like better hist sap absorption maybe? And over here we've got the master of the house's seat, the all-powerful Telvanni Magister sitting for his morning meeting with his like assistants. No doubt one of them serves as the official mouth. I don't know whether or not these skulls are just here because he really likes skulls or to, you know, keep his apprentices on his toes. Yeah, you saw what happened to the last guy that messed with me. And I just realised these are the Telvanni shelves, but they're phased into the desk. I am a bit of a muppet, clearly. And of course, we've got like Canis root tea here because the Telvanni live on that stuff. And this is the office, which kinda has me wondering if I could like make something like this in my own version of the observatory prior, but you know, that's the mad scientist house and I don't know if I have the slots for it, to be honest. Okay, so going down, we go into the main chamber, and this I like. Here we've got the capsule lights and they're sunk exactly halfway into the floor here, which means that not only could you see them from here, you could see them downstairs as well. And we've got the clockwork rubble piles here with the clockwork fabricant trees going out of them. It's like the trees are recycling the junk. Same with the flowers. Like a cyborg compost. I saw that last night and I thought that was a brilliant way to use them. The cogs to, you know, imply that this place is another one of those giant Dwemer superstructures. And up here, I believe this is probably more of a display area than pure research. We've got Sothasil holding up the world. Well, at least a display gallery upstairs. And there's more of those lunar boulders from northern elsewhere that I only bought one of. I kind of wish I'd bought more, you know. But they'll roll around eventually. I'll get a few more then. And we go over here to this lovely little waterfall area beneath Sothasil. There's the little verminous fabricant having a run around. I wonder if it's just enjoying itself or if it's serving as a security guard. A little column E, a little column B. So we've got the Vardenfell Gallery here. I suppose you could use it as a way of mapping where your portals to your tower are. There's Saturn Mora. Where's Telgalen? Boo! I don't think Telgalen's on the map. That's a shame. And of course we've got the fabricant cherry trees, which work very nicely here. And the, oh dear, the bronze fabricant bushes? I think they're the bronze ones. Up here we have the antiquity clockwork in the Memisphere, which I may have actually said right first time for once. Yes. And down here we have sky shards shining up to different nodes. Or are they coming down to different nodes? Are they powering these orreries, or are they being powered by the orreries? This is the question. It could be either way. Either way, it's still a very good effect. Did I miss anything? Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, not going to sneeze. Good. So where was I? Right, coming this way. There's nothing on this podium yet. And here we've got another tree recycling the clockwork junk. And here we have bear parts on display. I'm relatively convinced this Telvanni has a keen interest in anatomy. Another clockwork recycling tree. And the giant Leviathan skull. I wonder if we're ever going to actually get to see those Leviathans, because they're meant to be the things that prey on the Hist in Blackmarsh. I mean, they're in the lore, but they're never alluded to in-game. Would be kind of cool, I think. Maybe there's a trial boss. Another clockwork recycling tree. Miscellaneous bone parts. I don't think they say what these are in the furnishing editor. There's the orrery that's powering stuff up. That's the stairs up, which we're not going to go up just yet. There's the dutiful Guar, poor laminated beastie. Someone really loved you. And then there's the giant mammoth skull. From the luxury vendor, I think. See, I like that Mysteria didn't cheap out and just like balance this on that rock. They added a clockwork support. There's details like this that, you know, I definitely appreciate. But yes, we go up this way and look, more rails, more rails. Now, this is not a niggle on anything that Mysteria's done. This is a niggle solely based on these gratings themselves. They're buckled. Like, I get it, they're meant to have been salvaged and stuff. But a nice pristine version would have been nice. But yeah, I get it, they're salvaged, they're buckled, they're a bit battered. So again, nothing to do with Mysteria's decorating, just, you know, a personal gripe I have with the grates themselves. Still, it does save you having to piece together a whole bunch of the salvage plating bits. Now this filigree gave me significant difficulty last night until I realised that yes, it is actually Sothasil's hand with the like giant filigree globe in it. But it serves as a nice light furnishing by itself, and if anyone's listening, you know, furnishing wise, these filigree things would be wonderful. I'm just saying. the model exists, just lop it off Softacil's hand and like sell them in the Crown store. I'd buy them, a bunch of people would buy them, a bunch of people would do super interesting things with them. Okay, so we've got a fountain up here. This is sort of an astrological chill out area by the looks of it. Let's see, we have a nice reading chair here with which is well lit up. And if we can make it up here, we've got the clockwork throne and the giant telescope from the Seekers. And the... don't want to go too far forward and fall to my death. But the giant nebulae from the crown crates, which is fabulous. I wish I had more of them. But yeah. Isn't that pretty? You could just like sit in that chair, stare through the telescope and watch the nebula spin. Right, that's all that's in this chamber, I believe. Okay, let's head back down. Past the tempting filigree ball. Okay. Let's head back this way. Oh yeah, the tonal arcs have got the lights phased into the middle of them, which I like, because it takes up that... see, ordinarily I would have liked this bit here to be where the furnishing begins and ends, but because they've phased the light capsules into here, it doesn't bother me quite so much as it would normally. Let's not wander into the Titan skull. Which one is that? I have no clue what that one is. I know what it is. It's expensive. Oh yeah, and I missed these little Dwemer benches here. Nice. Oh, and the dragon skeleton has a Kulanda stone in his mouth. I should have noticed that because of the light levels. I don't know, some days I notice lovely little details and some days I'm completely oblivious. But yeah, I really do love this stairway. It's not only functional, but you can imagine it's like carrying stuff around, like central heating. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back out and go down. Right, so where are we? No, it's no, wrong screen. Jesus, Dave, learn what you're doing. Okay, so down here, this is the kind of assembly line. You feed in clockwork material, and there's like storage on this side for stuff to be processed, bottles of cogs for the inner workings of factotums, etc. Various different materials here. And the bars come out of here on the conveyor belt and are hammered into sheets and then zapped by beam emitters into various other configurations. So we've got like a tile here and a Dwemer construct arm here and factotum pieces here, and it all ends up here and then gets placed on the workbenches and racks over here, and then it's assembled into the factotums, etc. all in here. Target Centurion Dwarf Brass, which must have taken some making. Always wondered why the Telvanni and the Tribunal don't have an army of these things under their command yet, you know? Hey Cannabis, how you doing? Where are we? Yeah, so Dwarven Centurions, you would think they'd have like figured out how to make them. And this pipe here looks like it's charging it with steam. which I like. More storage under here. And over here we have mysterious fleshy things in the fabrication tanks. And a basilisk checking out its organic cousin. Somebody's taking notes on the two of them. Wonder if we're going to have giant attack basilisks sometime soon. And over here we have microscopes and stuff on the soul gems to try and figure out how to improve them, I imagine. And a relic vault and alchemy stuff over here for more crazy Telvanni stuff. This Telvanni, they're always crazy. Here's the Animus charging stations for the Animus canisters. And more notes. How to maximize the pressure of your Animus capsules. Or something to that extent, I imagine. I don't like the construction of the tables. They've taken the grand clockwork one and just extended it a little bit with the clockwork plating. And it's not out of place because there's like a pipe balanced on underneath it to, you know, give it the support it would need. And then there's this big shelf here. Well, not really a shelf, it's more of a support for those microscope telescopes, but something really cool and dwarven would be nice here. Like if you had the dwarven freezes for the Wrathstone pack, like you could stick one in the centre of that. Maybe even like two on one side and the third one on the other side, and that way you've got all three of them. Just a thought. I mean, got some space. I mean, I suppose, well, there's space, but is there a slot for it? This is the question. And over here we've got the Infernium spider phased into the big fabrication tank. It looks like it's about to go nuclear. I just couldn't afford that when it was on sale, sadly. Yeah, it's quite interesting though. I wonder if they're like heating it or trying to cool it down. I mean, they're Telvanni mages, they could be doing either. Okay, so back past the production line and the storage, and we go around to this room, which is the observatory landing, and this one's really interesting. We've got all kinds of clockwork stuff, and these consoles here, like, look at that. You don't just have the ALAID switches, you have the Sigit control consoles, and you've got mirrors built into it to give you the look of a CPU screen, and the big flat clockwork panels here looking like it powers it, and the clockwork control panels with the salt lamps. We should go back in the screenshot mode though. Video screenshot, yeah. Ah, bugger! Got a bit too excitable with the buttons. And there we go, we've got like the computer, well, the consoles linked to the bookshelves, and the light switches, and it's just awesome. I mean, you take a bit of this and a bit of that, and it's how you combine it that makes it greater than the sum of its parts. Also, I've built with these pipes, these can be a bugger to work with. Got like some really awkward positioning. You can't grab them in the middle, you have to grab them by the end. So anyone that can align these like to this level has certainly taken their time. Got the big lights here. We're going to have to come out of screenshot mode for this because the door's open, but this bit here looks like it's the a clockwork security switch where Sigic Orb is the activator. And in here we have the big boy. This is the this is the crown and the jewel of the Telvanni weapons development. We built this big boy over here. Refabricated target Centurion. Yeah, you just wait until those buggers at Telmora cross you one last time. Yeah. What's that you said about me? Oh, okay. I'll just, let this slide for, a day or two until I can open a portal and send my giant Dwemer death machine towards you. Mow down your peasants, destroy all your relics, and chop your tower off at the roots. Mwahahaha. At least that's how I kind of imagine it. I mean, the Telvanni aren't exactly known for letting insults slide. I think this is probably Mysteria's Telvanni ace in the hole. Yeah, did you hear what that bitch at Sadramora said about me? Send the Centurion after her. Yeah, I'll teach her to mess with me. But I like it. It's nice in its own little cave. It's being charged with the mysterious clockwork sphere. They've got the light from the replica orb in Meridia. It's on its platform, ready to be programmed to carve out a mission of death and destruction. And then we've got more things phased into the orb here. It's another one of those telescope lenses that are frozen. They've got the dwarven boilers here. Yeah, this is definitely the ace in the hole of some Telvanni wizard lord. I will destroy you. You have impugned my impugned. You have maligned me. You have maligned me badly. I must destroy you because of it. Oh, and there's the Telvanni devices. I like those. I do kind of wish they were like the coloured ones you get in the questline for Vardenfell. But, we kind of have everything. So, let's close the doors behind us. And that is it. This has been MysteriaVortex's Clockwork Telvanni Research Lab. I mean, look, I told you, you can see those lights above us. Because they were like half phased. I love it. Excellent way to light two areas at once. And I am like kicking myself that I never thought of it myself. But it's just all the things you can do in this game for like housing and furnishing, Switches and moving parts and conveyor belts and oh my. And robotic horrors and biological trophies and oh, this is like fantastic. I mean, really, with stuff like this, how did the Dark Elves never decide to take over the world? Anyway, as I was saying, this has been MysteriaVortex's Telvanni Research Lab. It's currently her primary on Xbox North America on Elder Scrolls Online. I'm not sure if it's a he or she, because, I'm kind of oblivious. Well, let's just go with they. If you have a chance to visit it and you're in Cottages and Courtyards, I heartily recommend it. It's very worth a look. They've put a lot of effort into this, and it's awesome. So, if you have the chance to come and visit, I suggest you do, because you never know when the primary will change. And we're going to leave the housing tour here because it's just one house today and I'm not finished with the ones I'm going to build myself, so I have nothing else to show at the moment. But yes, MysteriaVortex, Cottages and Courtyards, North America, Xbox, Elder Scrolls Online. Come see this, it's awesome. Right, I think we better pull Gretchen back out and actually do something. But I shall catch you all later. I hope you enjoyed the stream and have a nice day. Twitch, Twitch, Twitch.